Alright guys, I normally don't do videos like this because I don't like talking about drama on the channel. I don't like having be on this side or be on that side or you have to pick a side. I don't like that, but at this point in the game with what is going on in Star Wars, what is going on with the fandom, what has been going on in the fandom, I would just want to go ahead and say my piece on this and what I think needs to happen. And there's a lot of people that are on this side and on that side, and there's just so many groups. And the main group I'm in is obviously, the title of this video, why I do not like Kathleen Kennedy, why I do not support her. And the main reason why is because she has come across in so many ways disrespectful to the fans, not the fans that they are catering to now. So let me explain something to you guys. There's been several times that she has been caught not only lying to the fandom, but she has been very disillusional with Star Wars and what they've done with it. And it's not only just her, it's, as everyone's been saying, the suits, the bigwigs that have been controlling Lucasfilm ever since George sold the rights to Disney. So she has come out and stated that there's no source material on Star Wars. How false is that? From the books to the comics to the movies, there's no source material. Okay, clearly you don't know nothing about Star Wars. Second, saying the Force is female. How can you say the Force is female when the Force is a actual force of energy? It is energy. It is in everything. It is in every animal. It is in every species. It is in every type of life essence. And yet you're gonna say, "Oh, the Force is female." That's just being very ignorant and stupid. And then at the same time, you're wanting to pander and protect not only the actors and actresses that make asses out of themselves and then want to play the race card or the gender card or whatever, and you're doing the same thing that all these other executives are doing in Lucasfilm and going after the fans that are having a problem with the actual problem. And you're hiding and you're saying, oh, like a few days ago, guys. Again, this is very recent that I saw this. That she goes on stage during Star Wars Celebration, and there's very very low applause for her. There's none. She knows she's failing at her job. You know how many videos are out there about why Kathleen Kennedy should be fired or why she should not be at Star Wars or this and this and this. There are people that know people that have been in Lucasfilm, that know people that have been in Disney or still works at Disney or still works at Lucasfilm. I don't know none of these people. I'm just a guy that likes Star Wars and that pays attention to what people say, and I do my own research. Again, I don't think this woman knows anything about Star Wars. Yes, she has worked with George Lucas. Yes, she has worked on other films. But when it comes to Star Wars, she does not know nothing about Star Wars. It is very sad that fans can know more about a franchise just from watching it, from reading the books, to studying the characters, to playing the games, and this woman knows nothing about Star Wars. And same thing goes for all these other people that supposedly know Star Wars and they don't know nothing about Star Wars. It does not have anything to do with the lightsabers or the fights or this and that. It has, yes, it has fun, but at the same time, it is about these characters that we know and love. From the journey of Anakin Skywalker, from knowing that he was a slave and then going to becoming Darth Vader, and then knowing what he did and what he went through, and there was redemption. It's sad to say that they don't want to put certain things in Star Wars anymore, and she has backed this up. And there's been other ones in Star Wars that made the fandom not only so toxic, but has made it just so disgusted, not only with Disney Star Wars, but with Star Wars in general. Yes, I still collect the figures. Yes, I still collect different things, shirts and stuff of that nature. Yes, I still watch Mandalorian. I like Obi-Wan. Book of Boba Fett. Book of Boba Fett had its own issues. We have talked about that. Obi-Wan has its own issues. We have talked about that. Mandalorian has its issues. We have talked about that. The sequel trilogy was a travesty. We all know this, no matter what side of the coin you're on. We all know they never had a plan. From J.J. Abrams doing what he's done, from Rian Johnson did what he did, and Kathleen putting up with all of it. And yes, she's brought, of course, Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau together. Okay, that was probably the only damn good thing that she's done. That's the only damn good thing she's done. What else has she done? She's kept it afloat when there's been other people more capable of leading this organization than her. And I think a lot of people can agree upon that. And again, I'm not one, oh, screw the business side of it. Okay, we all know we got to make money at the end of the day, but at the same time, it's your fans that have been there for you since day one, not these freaking wussy ass pansies that are crying about, oh, well, I'm not represented in this or I'm not represented in that. Shut the hell up, go outside, smell some grass, breathe some air, and realize the world does not revolve around you. That is what I'm tired of seeing in Star Wars. And she's allowing this. I am sick and tired of seeing this. I am sick and tired of her in these suits doing this crap to Star Wars. And again, now that Rey has been reintroduced back in Star Wars, people are going to lose their minds. Now, do I agree with this statement? I am willing to see if they are going to try to redeem Rey. Do I think it's possible? No. Because, again, of who is leading Star Wars right now and what they are doing with Star Wars right now. Now, do I think she needs to go? Yes, I do. I think there needs to be a regime change. Do I think that Dave Filoni is a person? Maybe, possibly. I mean, he's done a lot of good in the source material, but at the same time, he does have his bad sides that I have seen. Again, with what happened with Gina Carano, you know, they did not back her up because, oh, she said something they didn't agree with. But no, as soon as the one played Reva, you know, said something, they backed her up. Did they protect Kelly Marie Tran? No, they didn't. Did they do anything with John Boyega? No. Did they do anything with Daisy Ridley? No. Did they do anything with Oscar Isaac? No. They didn't do anything with these ones. Yeah, there are some of them that have their head up their ass, and then they say a lot of things, but then at the same time, they don't do anything. They want to protect these ones that don't need to be protected, and they cry wolf, and they say one thing, and then they say something else, and we all know it, and we catch them, but they don't want to do that. And the Star Wars site does this, and other people that work at Lucasfilm as well as Disney does this. They hide behind these executives. They hide behind these suits, and they play, hey, mommy, daddy, protect me, and this is what happens. And Kathleen Kennedy is the cause of this. So, guys, I mean, am I wrong? Again, I have kept my mouth shut about this for very long, and I'm tired of keeping my mouth shut about it because I feel like that, yes, you have a right to open up your mouth. Yes, you have a right to say your piece. Yes, you have a right to have an opinion. Yes, it can be good, bad, whatever, and we all have a voice and we should all say something. But at the same time, you know, I always felt like, okay, if I keep my mouth shut, then I won't have to deal with no backlash or anything of that nature. I'm not asking for someone to be, you know, ignorant in the comments or try to have a beef with me or whatever. I just get tired of it, and I get tired of, you know, seeing these different things on here, and I have my own opinion about it, and I figure I just go ahead and say my own opinion about this, and I'm going to do another video on something else here soon as well, and you guys are going to see it, and you may like it, you may dislike it, I don't know, but I figure I just go ahead and say my piece on this, because again, I think Kathleen Kennedy should go. There should be another regime change. It needs to happen. It needs to happen very soon, because again, Star Wars is already up and down, and we don't know how much longer, because again, how much longer are we going to sit here and we're going to go, okay, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? A lot of these actors, they don't say anything because they have either signed an NDA or because they're worried about money and also about their families, which is rightfully so. I understand that. And they're going to agree with the fans. They're going to do this. They're going to do that to make sure they look good in the limelight and also make sure they still have a job. So, again, I really don't blame the actors. I blame the people behind Lucasfilm. And like I said, Kathleen Kennedy is the head of it. And, you know, she has to go. There has to be a regime change. They need to go in and clear everybody out, and that's what needs to happen. So, guys, let me know what you think about this. Like I said, I normally don't do videos about this, but I wanted to go ahead and make a video about this. But let me know what you think about this, and I'll see you, as always, on the very next one.